Hello?
Hey girl.
You guys will not believe this.
No, I don't want to touch on.
Told you guys I fall in love fast.
The look on your face, and you're like, ooh,
Very healthy to have female friendships.
and
Yeah, I do want
completely
to get married
ghost
again,
me
but
I on love this that
So
effing
finding
both
that
of us
balance
still
of I
desire
can
to
have
get
this
married.
hand where
we're
I'm
gonna like get
really
rid of
having
toxic
sex
Wasn't
people
with
ever
a
places
really
in
in
the day.
person.
pain and part of it.
Welcome back.
It's a three-way call.
With Britt Fallon Star. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hooray. Good
Bright and
morning.
early.
Getting early this Sunday.
Very
I have my coffee.
same.
I have my tea because I'm a tea drinker now.
Yes,
I mean, I
boo.
always drink tea, but now I drink tea full time. So.
Do you want to tell the audience why you're drinking tea full time?
Sure. So I'm drinking tea full time. I'm on a brand new, very bland diet. Um, Apparently I may have something called gastritis. So I'm waiting to hear from the doctor. I have to go in and see them in 2 weeks. I have to go to a gastro doctor because I've been having like I don't want to say pain in my stomach because it hasn't been like, it's just been uncomfortable. It's just been like a burning sensation. It's kind of like a ball of fire,
Oh,
like right underneath my ribs, very central. So when I was describing, I have a teledoctor. So when I was describing my symptoms, he's like, my intuition tells me that it's most likely gastritis. That's what he said.
Hmm.
So I'm like, okay, that's better than I thought because I was talking to Chat GPT and I was thinking I had an ulcer. So I was like super
Oh.
freaked out. I mean, both aren't the best, but obviously, like,
Yeah.
I'd rather have gastritis than an ulcer because the ulcer is like a straight up hole in your stomach.
yeah, I'm pretty
So
sure they're way
I'm
more
like,
painful.
huh?
I'm pretty sure those are very painful. Like,
The
I think I'd be
ulcers?
more in
Yeah.
pain. Yeah.
But literally every symptom was like the symptom of an ulcer. So I like the symptoms between gastritis and ulcers are very similar.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Okay.
even know what gastritis was. I didn't even know that that was a thing. I
Mm.
just was like Chat and I were just talking about ulcers and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I feel like this is what I have." So when I called the doctor, I was like, I would like to get in to get an ulcer test because like these are the symptoms I'm having and he's like and then that's when he's like, "Well, honestly, my intuition is telling me it may be gastritis." So,
Hmm.
and then he explained to me what that was. I was like, okay. And he's like, they're very similar, like the symptoms and everything. So, and I
Whoa.
would have to be, I mean, right now taking like the same meds. The same meds go for both the
Mhm.
gastritis
Oh,
ulcer that I'm on. And then
okay.
same with like the diet and everything that I have to watch out for. It's like pretty similar. So,
Hmm.
we'll see, but I think I have to get a small little tube with a camera down my throat so they can look in my stomach to make
Ha-
sure that that's what it is and it's not anything else. So,
have you ever had one before, Val?
no,
Me either.
no.
Okay.
I
Oof.
was talking to Chad about that too, and I was like, am I like, do they put me out, this and that? And he said, most likely you'll be not fully out, but you'll be groggy enough to where you don't really know like what's going on. You may fall asleep, you may not, but you
Mm,
shouldn't feel anything. And then I was reading that it typically only takes like 10 to 20 minutes.
okay, that's not too bad.
So, but they also do a biopsy as well. But Chad
Mm.
was saying I won't feel that either, so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's not gonna be fun. So
Ay, ay,
we'll
ay.
see, just hope for the best.
And so I think Britt was saying in our group chat, like, it sounds like it's a stress-induced situation, or
I mean, it could be from a multitude of things, which I think it's from a multitude of things, but I've been like I mean, I've been stressed for years, I'll be honest. But
yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I know that that's not helping because like my emotions and everything, I've been like in and out of my depression, falling back, going forward, falling back, going forward. And so I've just been kind of a mess there. So I know that's not helping. And literally everything, when I was saying, like, what do I eat and drink? What do I not eat and drink? Like, literally the list of everything I should not eat and drink is literally everything. Like, I have coffee every day, I have spicy foods every day. I love all citrus things.
Yeah.
Like literally everything it's like that I now have to avoid was my diet pretty much.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm like, okay, and then also I would take ibuprofen often.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. And I've been doing that for years because then it's like because I was in like two car accidents with my neck and then with my capsular contracture.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was helping me with my endo. So it was just like I've been, an ibuprofen user for like years and I can't take that anymore, that's yeah.
Oh my God.
So I feel like just everything, I don't know, maybe my body was like, okay,
It's time. Yeah, your body is like signaling to you,
yeah,
girl.
time for a
Ugh.
break, switch it up. But
Hmm.
honestly, I think it's just a blessing in disguise because I just feel like I like it's pushing me to just be healthier. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I needed because I knew in my mind, I'm like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And then I feel like this was honestly like where I have been in my emotional state. This is honestly probably the only thing that would push me to be healthier is if I have to actively be like, okay, I need, like, I have no choice. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Hmm.
Whether where I'm like feeling healthy, I'm like, meh, you know enjoying myself, you know what I mean? Or I'm just too lazy or I'm too tired or whatever. But now I'm like, no, this is really affecting my health. So yeah,
Yeah,
get
girl.
it together. So
Yeah.
Here's to a new leaf,
yeah,
boo.
ex
Right in time for the end of, we're wrapping up 2025. So you're just gonna
exactly,
walk into the new year like healthy.
exactly,
Yes.
absolutely.
Exactly. And yeah, the all of those foods can be very irritating to the gut lining. That's why it's like when you eat so much of it, and a lot of people that eat spicy foods get things like ulcers. And then
Hmm.
just
Mm,
one like dose, or I don't know what we would call it, one dose, I guess, of ibuprofen affects and disrupts the gut lining. So if you're constantly doing it, it's never gonna get healed, so to speak. So you're just breaking the barrier a little bit, and a little bit, little bit, little bit.
I need
Yeah,
to throw away my ibuprofen.
yeah, that's really
Yeah.
scary. That's what,
I
and the doctor was telling me it wasn't like, I don't think it's just, you just woke up and, you had it or whatever. He was like, honestly, this has probably been going on for a while.
Mhm.
And you constantly doing those things, like Britt just mentioned. He's like, just your body finally was like, okay, like I can't recover from this anymore. Like,
Whoa.
yeah.
Because our gut's
So,
really resilient. So like every
mhm,
7 days, the gut lining repairs itself. But if you're not giving it the chance to repair itself, it won't repair itself,
that
obviously.
time.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. So hopefully, like
Yeah.
within the next week, you start to feel a little bit more. I mean, you said you were already feeling some relief, but hopefully you feel
Yeah.
better and
Right.
it can repair a little bit more.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm hoping because, like I said, I can't see the doctor for 2 weeks and I've been on the meds for 4 days. So, by the time I see him, I'm going to be on these meds for 2.5 weeks and
Mm,
on a completely different diet that I've been on. So
mm,
I'm hoping it's not like as crazy when he gets in there. You know?
Yeah.
totally. Less inflamed.
Yes.
That
Okay,
marshmallow
girl.
root isn't just soothing for the stomach, it's also good for your hair. So if you drink
Oh, I
more,
did not know that. Hey,
double whammy for all the ladies.
yes, double dose me on the marshmallow root, please. Know that. Okay, perfect. Well, so today, ladies, we're going to be talking about what gives us the ick.
Or what does?
Fun.
Or what doesn't give us the ick. Or what
Yes.
even is an ick.
Yeah, what even is an ick? What do you guys consider that?
Me, I've always thought it was just like a turn off. To
Yeah,
me,
Yes.
ick is like a turn off.
That is the perfect description for it.
yeah. And
It's,
interchange, some I feel like are interchangeable with like a red flag,
yeah.
Yeah.
but some are
Okay.
just like a turn off, not necessarily a red flag. But I feel like there's some icks that are like, that's also a red flag.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when it comes to red flags, though, it's more of like, but is this something I feel like work with? Is there more to it? Where if it's an ick, you're just kind of like, I really don't like that. Kind of
Yeah.
like, mm.
Yeah, I was thinking about like, okay, what things would I be like, ooh, and then also
Yeah.
like that's also a red flag, which would be, I think one thing that popped in my head was when men like say, oh, women just like in group women as a whole, that
Oh.
icks me out. I'm like, ew, don't talk like that. Like, how many women do you even know? Like, don't say women. Like, oh,
Yeah.
all women just do this for that. Like, no, you don't know all
Yeah.
women, number one.
Uh,
It's an ick, and then it's also to me a red flag. That's like
uh.
the only one I can think of off the top of my head. So,
Well, that reminds me when I was telling you when that guy was just like, "Oh yeah, all women just want mo like a guy with money. They all just want to be provided for like." And I'm like, okay. And he's telling me, he's like, oh, if you want to meet someone with money, like I have all these friends with money. I can help you like find men with money. And I'm like, first of all, like that's not what I'm fucking looking for. I'm like,
Go away.
even on my list, like them having money isn't anywhere on my fucking list, first of all. And then he's like, no, no, like I know that that's what you want, you know? And I'm just like, ew.
So
yeah, it's so
annoying.
gross. And then it also just shows like their sort of misogyny,
Mm,
So that's like a red flag to me.
yes.
Yeah.
And so ick, ew. Don't say that.
Do you think that you guys could get over an ick?
I
Hmm.
think it depends what the ick is.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So if
think
you get the ick from
possibly.
someone, you're not like, okay. Well, like you said, depending on what it is, but there could be a chance that you get the ick and you could be like, but I don't know. Maybe we can try to work through this. Maybe I
Yeah,
can
I think
Well,
there's
fix
levels.
I gotta say, there's probably like one or two things, and I can't think of it right now. I wish I would have brainstormed that my husband does, and I'm like, oh, that kind of gives me the ick. But we're married, so I just literally there's.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna say yes. There's a workaround.
Can you give us like an example?
Oh gosh, she's gonna kill me. What
Just
can I?
something, something he won't get upset over, just something dumb that
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
makes you ick.
You know what? He is definitely going to kill me for this, but my husband knows. He has a really bad habit of when we're at dinner, he doesn't do it when we're out in public, but if it's just me and him at the dinner table, sometimes he's trying to talk and explain while chewing food on the side of his mouth. And I'm like, honey, you can finish your food first and then tell me your thoughts, not both at the same time. That's a personal ick that drives me nuts. But fortunately, I'm the only one who gets to see it. So most times,
Because you make sure he doesn't do that in public, right?
I'll be like, honey, cover your mouth. Babe, babe.
That
I love it.
is so funny. Where's Paul? Paul, do you have an ick with Star? I want to know.
Fair question. Oh my gosh, I'd love to know. I guarantee he'd be like, I'm not getting involved. But I will say, he listened to one of our last episodes and he said, so it's official, I'm wearing socks to bed. Like,
Ah!
what? And then I remembered, oh, because what we learned from Brit.
That is so funny. I'm wearing socks to bed. Oh my God. Well, has he tried it, Star?
Not yet, but he has been in the gym because apparently now he wants to look like Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh,
'Cause I was like, that was the one guy that I was like, yes, in our last episode.
that is so funny. Well, keep us posted on the sock thing. Let us know. I want to
Test
know.
it
I
out.
want the details. That is so funny.
So yeah, I think we'll call it like tiers of icks where there's icks that you could probably get over and then icks that are just cutting it. Like, I don't know, and
Yes,
icks that's just like, it's an instant turn off. Because you know what they say, like, if
fair.
you get the ick, like it's over. That's usually what they say. But I feel like let's just say that there's levels of icks. And
Yeah, exactly. Because if I would have noticed, like on dates, the chewing thing 8, 9 years ago, I don't know if we would have gotten this far.
yeah, and I think it matters like how early on the ick arrives because once you're like in love and you're like rose-colored glasses and like this person could do no wrong, those icks are like it icks me out, but like I still really like this person. Like what's going on? Where and kind of mentally like I probably would have ran for the hills if it was like week one or like first date vibes. But if it's
Yeah.
6 months plus in, it's like hard to not get past an ick once you're so in it.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That's what I was gonna, I definitely think attraction, helps with the ick factor. If you're into that person, then you're just like, oh, well, I guess. Or you might just be so into it, you don't like maybe like Star, maybe Paul did do that, but she was just so into him, she just had her blinders
Blind.
on, and then now that they're married, she's like, wait a minute.
Taking a
Oh,
closer look.
yeah.
That's so fair. Tears.
Yeah.
Love.
Years.
Hmm.
Do you guys
What do
have any like icks off the top of your head that, yeah, go ahead, Britt.
It icks me out when a man has like female hands.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. Like when I meet someone, I kind of do look at like how they talk and how they use their hands. And so I always will notice like if you have smaller hands in proportion to your body and they're soft and feminine looking, I don't like it. Ugh, I don't like it.
Something's, and
Yeah.
you like that kind of like manly man, so I can totally see this for you. Like looking at the hands, it doesn't fit
It doesn't
the.
fit. And I'm not saying they have to be like rough and dirty hands. Like you can have manly hands and they still be soft. And you can tell though that they can fix something, they can get dirty, but they still like, take care of their hands versus like those hands have never done anything in their life. Like other than
Mhm.
like type on the computer. I don't think those hands fixed anything or dug a hole or anything like that. Okay. I don't like
Gotta lean into your masculine energy more. It's the
it.
hands.
And that's something that you would notice early on because it's like once we meet and we have dinner and you're like over here like look at your little hands, I'd be like,
Ooh.
"Ooh, okay."
Oh my gosh. That's so funny that you say that. Like, I'm such a hands person. And like, if were people to ask me, like, what's one of the first things you notice about a guy, I will 100% say their hands. I've always been that way. I've always looked at them. But it's just funny because
Mhm.
I've never thought about it like if they have like feminine hands versus manly hands. I've always looked at it as if they've just have big hands versus small hands. I've never thought about it into like the the feminine factor. But I do always look at their hands and I'm like, I don't know. It's if they're small hands, I don't know. I just don't. I'm like so attracted to big hands.
Yeah.
Mm,
But
So,
my hand
oh,
can't
I
be
don't.
bigger than their hand.
Yes,
that
100%. And I feel like my hands aren't even that big. So I'm like, yeah, if your hands are the same size as mine or smaller, like, I don't
that's
know, but I've
so
always,
funny.
and I think back to, I could literally tell you what all of my ex's hands look like. And I'm,
Really?
yeah, and if I think back to like who I was most attracted to, they were the ones with the bigger hands, like far more attracted. Yeah, I
Wow.
don't know. I'm just, yeah, I'm such a hands girly.
I don't think I could even picture any of my ex's hands. I'm like, huh. But feet, I will look at your feet very fast. Very, very fast. That's awesome,
I'm
lady.
scared to look at their feet, to be honest. I'm just like, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Don't.
avoid at all costs.
Yeah, I'm just like, please don't show me. I do not like that's like one of the scariest things for me to look at.
I gotta share
Actually,
a bed with you.
there have been
Mm.
two guys I've dated who were like or self-conscious. Yeah, self-conscious of their feet. One who like wouldn't take their socks off. The one that was on the show, the one. Um,
Oh,
Oh
he didn't have
yeah.
like
socks on?
he wore socks to the pool and then only took the socks off to get in the pool and then put the socks back on.
I
Like
was
he did
gonna ask,
not.
wasn't he like on a beach at a pool? Like, what was he doing? So he was still wearing socks? That's crazy.
I mean, like when we went to the pool, I don't know what he did.
Oh.
Yeah. When we went to the pool, he took his socks with him, took them
Oh
off
wow.
to get in the pool. I have never seen his feet. Never seen his feet.
But to Val's point on the reality show, wasn't it like a beachy type of
Yeah, they were at a pool on a beach.
Yeah. I don't know. His feet
environment?
wasn't there long enough, I feel to.
Hey,
But
Fair. That's
speaking of
fair.
feet and hands, one of the icks I got was someone said stubby bitten fingernails.
Oh,
and having long nails and long toenails.
yeah.
Yes, that's okay. I don't maybe look at the hands, but the nails, if you have long nails, and
Mm,
especially what color they are. Oh, no, no,
yeah.
no. Hmm.
Yes. I do
Yeah.
not like long nails. Guys, we do not like long nails. Tell
Mm-mm.
all your
Mm.
friends. Trim your nails, please.
Yeah.
Well, I have one. I mean, this one's kind of like, obviously, I think you guys will say, but not wiping down gym equipment. But I asked a couple other gals at the gym and they were like, same. If you use something, even if like you're okay, if you're not super sweaty, you're just kind of like getting warmed up, fine. But if you're really drenched and you're just going from like chest press to the next thing to the next thing, like, no, can you wipe down the bench, please? I don't
If
want to
they're
sit
really
in your
sweaty,
sweat.
especially,
Yeah. Like,
because it's like,
oh,
that's so rude. Like, why
oh
do
my.
we want to sit on your sweat?
And it's just disappointing. Like the hottest guy
Yeah.
in the room is not wiping the equipment. Oh man.
Yeah, because then they just kind of don't have respect, and that's like an ick in itself.
Respect or good hygiene? I don't
Yeah,
know.
both. And also that like would go along, I feel like with if they're working out and they're like, they're a big dude, why aren't you re-racking your weights?
Oh my
Especially if they
God,
have like
yes.
loaded plates on there. It's like you I mean,
So
you gonna take it off?
you guys know the hack squat. Why did I have to unrack it the other day? There were like 445 plates on each side. And I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, where is this man? I don't see him. So I guess I'll unload it so that I can use it. So annoying.
So annoying.
Oh. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah. That was a big one for my gals at the gym.
Yeah. We did that. Remember we did that video of the biggest icks, right? Didn't we do the gym icks?
Oh yeah, we did, but we didn't post it, right? Or I
I
didn't
don't
end
think
up
we
posting it.
posted icks yet.
I'll have to look back and see because we did one specifically for a gym, but then I was like, is that too negative? But it's funny because,
It is. And
oh
I
man.
think we got a lot of people originally that did say hygiene.
Well, because apparently the gym is like one of the top places that people are meeting and going on dates and stuff. So I'm like, oh, it's a telltale right there. Somebody else I asked, she said not saying thank you when I hold the door. Like,
When she holds the door.
yeah, like on those
Yeah.
rare occasions. And then even if it's like a guy or like a little old lady, she's like, it's my biggest pet peeve when people just walk right through.
Yeah, I agree. Some if I'm really sassy and I'm doing it and I'm like they took a long time and they don't say thank you, I'm like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, if I'm feeling sassy, like if you catch me on a bad day, I'm gonna say something to you.
I do the
I love
same
it.
thing. The same thing. Yeah,
Oh,
for me, it's more like if they're right in front of me and then they don't like not even hold the door open for me, but like turn around and like make sure it's still open and it doesn't shut in my face. Like I hate when I'm walking behind people and they just don't even, you know what I mean? 'Cause when
yeah.
no matter what, I'm always aware if someone's ahead of me or behind me, I'm always leaving the door open for them, if not opening it up for them. If I tell
Hmm.
that they can't open it, you know? So yeah, I do not I can't stand that either. And I always in the same thing with Brit. I'll be like, "Yeah, you're welcome." Like for me getting in the door and them not saying anything. It's so true. Mm-mm.
Oh man, I won't say anything, but I'll just be like, really? Because like I was at the airport recently, and this lady and I crossed paths, and I mean, we were just kind of like crossing each other's paths, like you do at a busy airport. And she looked at me like you would have thought I pulled her wig off or something. And I'm like, lady, you also stepped in front of me. Like the things that people are just so in public spaces. I just, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
I
stress
pulled
me
her
out.
wig off. I have like the whole scenario of the look on her face, what it must
Girl,
have been in my
she
head.
was like pissed. I was like, but you also ran into me. I'm small.
I wish you guys, Star, I tell you for years, you need to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. But one of the biggest things that went the most viral was when she didn't pull her wig off, she shifted it. And they're like, "Oh no, you shifted my wig." And it was like it like they still talk about it from year like you can find the clip anywhere. She literally went and just shifted
Oh
it and it was like
my.
all hell broke loose. Oh my gosh. Oh, I
Oh.
know that that is like
Oh, you
such
just
a
reminded me. Speaking of, girl, I need to look up this clip, but an ick for me is when I do wear wigs, I don't need these men out here going, so what does your natural hair look like? Okay, shut up, be quiet.
oh my
Yes,
God.
I wear wigs. Thank you for noticing.
How
I don't
often do you get
care.
that?
Just once every, I'd say, because I haven't worn wigs in a while, but when I used to wear them like all the time, I'd say like once every few months, like some guy would be like, I like your hair, or like just like some kind of little smirky remark. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And
Hmm.
it's usually, no offense, a white man.
Right? I'm like
Shut your
surprised
mouth.
they would even know that you're wearing a wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on the style, if it's like super blonde or, yeah, no. But usually I do gotta say, I do wear them really well.
Yeah.
But every once in a
Do.
while,
You do. If I
I
didn't know
learned.
you.
I feel like, what was the
Every
last time
time
you even wore one? Was it your, not this birthday, but your birthday before? Or was it this last birthday at Etta?
Yeah, that was my last
That was the last time,
one.
right? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Because I
That's
stopped ever
cool.
since I switched back to these crochets. Thanks, girl. But yeah, I would just remember like going to places out at like a restaurant, and a guy would just be like, I'm like, why do you have to say anything at all? Do you hear me commenting about your whack ass mismatched outfit and shoes? No.
Your
yeah.
balding head, like, when did you start
Quiet on
losing
set.
hair?
Ay, ay, ay. What are some more that you guys got?
Um, being really skinny and really pale.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
was a little bit
know.
like, that sounds like a lot of ex-boyfriends because I used to be really just skinny
like, yeah, what if they can't help that?
guys. But
Bummer.
that was her ick, and I thought, okay, well, I don't know because again, like that fits like that kind of like I hate to say like nerdy vibe, which I find attractive. Like
I
some,
love a nerd.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
a lot of
Sarah and I are like we're all in for this skinny pale guy. Like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But
And they turned me down so quick. So quick. They're like, no.
um, another one said grammar and spelling mistakes, which I'm like, I kind of feel like, yeah,
That's a good one.
yes. If they cannot text, like that drives, if I cannot understand what the F they're saying every time they're like texting me, I'm like, it that does drive me a little bit crazy. I'm like, why can't you just like text, normal? But that's a good
so
one.
the grammar and spelling mistakes, yeah, like I get that we all might make a typo and whatever, but like when it's like they're constantly spelling you're wrong or they're wrong, you know what I mean? But
That's
then
a bad
also,
sign.
yeah, when they shorten words that don't really need to be shortened, like you, Y-O-U.
And they
I've
just
seen
do
it just a
you.
letter U, but then when you send it Y-U
Oh my
on
gosh.
purpose, on purpose, on purpose, why? Why did you do that?
I have never seen that before. That is absurd.
I've seen
What?
it in screenshots.
Really?
I'm like, why? What in the?
I'm so OCD with my texting, like, and I despise, Paul, listen to me right now. I despise texting people with Androids because when I make a grammar error and I cannot fix it, it drives me crazy because sometimes, your phone will correct itself, like when you're
Mhm.
saying your and you're supposed to be saying like you are, but it comes out your, Y-O-U-R, and then I send it and I'm like, oh, and then I go to fix it and I can't fix it because they're an Android user and I can't edit my text. It literally drives me crazy, especially like when I'm talking to people who like don't know me too well. I don't want them to think that like I don't know how to spell words. You know what I mean? And so sometimes I'll even get so self-conscious and I'll be like, "Oh, like, didn't mean to spell it like that," or go back in and do like the
The
asterisk.
stars,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly, to correct myself or whatever. That's what I love about iPhones because you could just edit your message. And I'm like,
Girl.
that's such a lifesaver because sometimes my words come out like spelt, wrong
Ah,
way. And I'm not meaning to. It's just my phone's like thinks that that's the way it should be spelt.
oh
Um,
my gosh, girl. He
they
knows how much I hate that Android.
take some damn good pics, though.
They do. What is up with that?
I don't know.
Especially at night. You don't need a flash sometimes. I'm like, the quality is wild.
Mm,
Did you get your new phone? Side note.
Britt did, not me.
Yay. All
Yeah,
right.
how are you
One
liking it?
I like it. It is bigger than my other one. I still do feel like a little bit of sadness. I finally turned my other one in yesterday, and I was like, um,
bigger. What size did you get?
I got the Pro Max, which my other one was a Pro Max, but it was an
Oh,
11, and it's like this
okay.
much taller, which isn't very much, but it actually I feel like is more in my face than my last phone. Um,
Interesting. I
I haven't
wonder.
taken like enough pictures or videos to see a difference in the quality of that. I think it does, yes, have a better quality. But what matters is like, so for example, Mercedes has a newer phone. It's not the 17, but it's maybe like a 16. And when she sends me videos from her phone, it looks like shit on my phone.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Like so like bad. And then I'm always like, what the heck is wrong with your phone? She's like, it's your phone, dude. And I'm like, oh, that's probably true. But so now, like, at least I'll get like a good quality video if someone sends it to me from their phone, which I don't know why that was happening, but so that's nice. But otherwise it's pretty much the same. It's like everything's bubbles or looks like bubbles, and that kind of like I don't know how I feel about it. But
Bubbles.
yeah, like the I don't know if you can tell.
Wait, this isn't on your new phone now, though, right?
The bubbles?
Yeah, like when she's sending the videos and all of that.
Oh,
No,
that was on the
now
old
it's good.
phone.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the old.
Okay. I was like, what kind of iPhone 17 is this where it's all
Yeah.
pixelated? But that was the
Like,
old
see
phone.
how
Okay.
these look like when you press them, they look like
Oh,
bubbles.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, there's some different things
That's cute.
overall, but I mean it's just a phone.
I wonder which one I have. I always forget.
It's
I
a little,
think
it's
maybe.
obviously faster too, because I think the big thing with my last phone was that I was getting so pissed off because it would freeze and
Yeah.
lag.
That's the
Um,
sign. I
yeah,
can't deal with that. I
yeah.
cannot.
And I
Girl,
dealt with it for like
congrats.
a year, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yes. Okay, hold on. I opened my
I'm
thing.
like, did I get any more eggs? I don't.
Well, the list goes on for this girl.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
Tiny water bottle at the gym.
Tiny? Why not
Tiny water bottle at the gym, all black shoes. These are men icks specifically. She
a...
would like a man to have all black shoes. I don't know if I've seen a man with all black shoes.
I love all black everything.
Hmm.
I think,
I'd have to see it now.
hmm,
I do love
I
a nice all white shoe on a
As
man.
me
long
too.
as the all black shoe isn't with white socks. That,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. But like, what about the those boots? I just got them for Paul last for his birthday actually. They're like a popular boot that everyone, what are those
The
called?
Ugg boots.
No, the more like man hunter one. Like
Paul's just wearing Ugg boots.
I have
Timberland.
Timber.
Oh yeah,
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 maybe
that's
it
how
was
yeah,
yeah.
Paul
so
some
more
Tim.
manly.
All black.
Oh, I love that for Paul. You go, Paul, and your Tim.
What else does this girl have?
Not being good with directions is an ick.
Oh, actually, I can see that one.
Yeah, I can see that one for sure.
It's a little
I
frustrating.
personally have never been with a guy that is bad at directions. So they have always been every single guy I've dated, been in a relationship has always been phenomenal with directions. It's me that is horrible with directions.
I feel like
So I
it's acceptable.
always appreciated them taking the lead on that. So that's something I never even thought of Oh, what would happen if I dated someone that would be, yeah, I wouldn't like that because then two people that don't know where they're going just does not work.
It doesn't.
Let me just say, when Paul and I go on hikes, we will get lost for 2 hours because both of us are like, where'd we come from? This is us in every parking lot as well. Where'd we park? Where are we going? So, and it is kind of like, damn, I wish my husband was a little bit better with directions, but it's okay. We love him.
You guys know that I'm not good at parking lots, or it's not that I'm not good at
In
directions.
out of them.
Yeah, yeah. I don't I don't like driving in certain places or areas. I don't like trying to find parking. That stresses me out. It's not that I'm bad at directions, it's that I get stressed and then I don't know I'm doing it there anymore. Like, I don't want to find a parking spot. I cannot drive in downtown Phoenix for the life of me. I always meet Fallon if we're going downtown. I meet you
The
here.
one ways.
Yeah,
Yes, I gotta swoop her up to take her
yeah,
downtown.
swoop me
We
up.
gotta go downtown.
Mm, so
Um,
many one ways.
yeah, I can't do it. Too much, too stressful. Then I lose all sense of direction once I'm
Hmm.
there. Like, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm going home. I gotta go home.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore. All gums when they smile.
That one's specific. Oh, these are specific.
They are. She really knows her icks.
Yes. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I do like a smile does matter to me, like how,
Mhm.
I like a nice smile. Um, so I don't know if it would be like an ick per se, but maybe just something I'm not attracted to, the gummy situation. Because I like teeth. I think I like teeth.
Yeah, like if they have, yeah, more gum than teeth.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get that.
These, these poor
Um,
guys.
Yeah, but I know, and for me, it's like if it's something that I know that they can't fix, like I have a hard time like holding it against them. You know what I mean? Like with that, and then them being like pale and skinny. It's like, some people are just built that way. So for me, I just
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like you said, Britt, it's just something maybe I might not be attracted to.
right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
Right along with having zero chest muscles or pecs. So this is a gym girl. She's a gym girly. If you didn't catch on.
they have, yeah, if they have like man boobs,
Oh, if they have man boobs, yeah, that would be an ick.
yeah, that
Unfortunately,
and yeah, yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
I think that really comes down to like, are you healthy?
I was gonna say, unfortunately, we do like a healthy
Yeah.
man around here.
I
I
like
just, and if they have, I'll just say it, but if they have like really like pointy nipples, like if they have man, like, what I mean,
Oh.
like, I don't know. I mean, you guys see more guys with their shirts off than I do, like at the gym. Like, I mean, do you find yourself like looking at their nipples?
I think some are more obvious than others.
Hmm.
So something that happens, like if you're a man and you're taking test, for example, that can aromatase into estrogen. So sometimes they'll get puffy nipples, and you could almost tell like when it is a little bit more puffy on some
Hmm.
men, depending on what shirt they're wearing, right? And I don't think it's really like an ick or a turn off for me, unless they were getting a little bit more than just a little puffy, and they were like, you know,
Yeah, that's
Full on juicy.
yeah.
because there's stuff that you can take to help that. You're taking
Oh,
test, yeah.
well,
Which
that's
I don't really support because it actually can mess you with your mental health a little bit. Like I was dating this guy and he did take this stuff to do that, and he would go through like depression for a few days after taking it, just be like completely out of it.
wow.
So you know, it's one of those things where you're taking something and then you have to take something to take something. You know what I mean? Like
That's a
it,
lot.
it's a lot especially when you're on a lot of stuff. Well, um, yeah, but the puffy nipples in the gym, like in that space, I always know like, okay, well, you're probably taking a little too much test, or you're just aromatizing into too much estrogen. Your body
Well,
metabolizing a little too much. You gotta dry yourself out a little bit. Wearing flip-flops with socks. Slides with socks is okay, but flip-flops and socks, not okay.
That's what I
Yeah,
was.
we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
about it. I think
I don't know what it is. I think slides with socks, when I see that, I think it's hot. I don't know. I like, I,
yeah.
See, it works for some people.
Yeah.
mm,
She's saying
Mm.
flip-flops is a no. I'd say flip-flops with socks is a no. Except for
right.
again, like my little old dad. He's not even that old, but he can wear it. He doesn't, but he sometimes does. And I'm like, okay, dad. Fine, you can. Being cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we kind of like touched on it with the other episode with like taking you to Sizzler or something. Like that's,
Oh, yeah.
you
You
know.
guys know that does not work for me. But yeah, we talked about that. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
And a side note of that, I definitely always look for how they act in restaurants and how they treat the
Mm,
staff.
Yes.
If they're
yes.
rude to the waiter or waitress, like that is a hell no for me. I mean, that's not even an ick, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
Like
that's a red
Yeah.
flag.
that's something that I cannot get past.
Yeah.
That
But
is
if
irresponsible.
as far as like the being cheap part, like say like we were at a restaurant or we were going out or whatever, and they're like nickel and diming, then I'm
Oh,
like, ooh.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like, oh,
That is,
this extra dollar? What's this extra dollar? Like,
Oh gosh. That's
or
such
even just
too much.
negotiating, like, but can I get it for, no, the price
Uh-huh.
is the price.
Yep.
unless you're in another country and that's the thing to do, like,
Mhm.
Where they do it.
yeah. But here,
Mhm.
no.
So, yeah, no negotiating prices, please.
Or if
Um,
you're on a date and they're, on the other hand, flirting with the waitress.
oh,
Oh
That's,
gosh, yeah.
they're just like,
Yeah,
pass.
all
I
right.
don't like
Or
that either.
I hate when a guy's like, where you could tell the guy is flirty and you're like, oh, you're so flirty. And they're like, I'm just nice. The fuck
Hmm.
you
Eye
are?
roll.
Yeah.
The fuck you are? You are clearly flirting. I wasn't born yesterday.
Hmm.
This is a fun one. Is a runner. She didn't want to go on no marathons. She does not want to run. Is
The
a
running, it really is a cult. They are a cult. Everything is running all day, every day, and they'll try to get you to run.
Damn, that sounds scary.
we're running. And then it's like
Yeah.
early in the morning too, which I'm like, ugh, don't take me.
5 a.m., 5 p.m., it don't matter.
I did see a reel the other day, finally, like for that running thing that you said you wanted to do with, was it Diplo? Diplo's Run
Yeah.
Club?
Hmm.
There's like massive amount of people that go on those.
Yeah, I got my ticket to that though, because it's
Did you?
Diplo. Girl, I gotta
Okay,
go.
good. Yeah, I mean, then he plays at the
Yeah.
end, right? So
Yeah. So
like,
that's a party.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
party. Running is a different kind of run.
I know. And it's only a 5K.
Hmm.
But my girlfriend went, she had a blast. So I was like, oh, let me try this out. Mm.
I have just from someone else.
Hmm.
Which was the same, like doesn't know basic grammar or sloppy with text, which we already talked about. And then not having a good co-parenting relationship was another ick. I think that
Mm.
just is in general, like if you're dating someone who has children and they have like a shit co-parenting relationship or your co-parent is shit, that's kind of like an ick. I would also just say like that's more of a red flag to me than an ick.
Hmm.
I'd be like,
Mm.
okay, bye."
I feel like, yeah, if they're the one that's not like trying to make it work or trying to make it,
Yeah.
then yeah, for sure. But, if it's their partner, it's like, it's hard to,
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
yeah.
They're like, "Oh, I have, two kids." And like, "Oh, how often do you see them?" You're like, "Oh, I don't." Ew.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Like, "Oh, the mom doesn't let me see them." Like, does she not let you see them, or is there a reason you're not allowed to see them?
There's a difference.
It's a big difference.
Oh.
So, yeah, but I agree that that's anything. But I can't think of anything like else for myself other like that we haven't already talked about. Um, But it's always going to be like a judgmental person or a disrespectful person. One is a red flag, but also it gives me the ick, like hands down, I will never look at you the same. You know? It's very different.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that
What
was
do you think
fun.
about guys that order girly drinks at bars?
What kind of girly drink?
Like, what if they want like a cosmopolitan, so it's pink and it comes in a martini glass, or
I
like
don't mind.
a lemon drop martini?
How are they holding it?
Would that
Pinkies
make
up,
it
she
sense
asks.
to you though? If they were, what if they just held it normal, like how
Oh,
you're
I
supposed
don't think I would mind.
I definitely don't mind.
Yeah.
There's so many fun drinks. Like the guys want to try them too because they're delicious. They're fun.
If
What about
anything,
you, Val?
I
Huh?
don't know.
she's like,
I I will be honest, my first thought it is an ick to me. But I would I don't know. I guess I would prefer them to like order this will sound so terrible, but like more of a manly drink. Like if they order like an old fashioned, like that's hot to me. 'Cause I'm like
Mm,
you know what I mean? Like it's a hot drink. It comes on like a big ice cube. It's got that good garnish and it's like they know they appreciate like the flavor
hmm.
the whiskey or whatever. You know what I mean? But if they're just like wanting a lemon drop or like a Cosmo or whatever, it's like they just want like a sugary, fruity drink. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's just the bartender in me. I just like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I like it when they just order like straight drinks. Like just, I don't know.
So
It's gonna
maybe
be hard
not on the
with me.
first date. I'd have to like, I guess, be married to you. We can try the free fruit drinks together, but not on.
Okay, yeah. If we're married and stuff, and I'm like, whatever, you want one of
Yeah.
those, sure. But
But the
yeah,
first date, you're so right.
it
No.
just make it like I don't know. It's a turn on to me what they order, to be honest.
Hmm, hmm.
Oh, but yeah, I
Like
think
again, leaning into that masculine energy, kind of, I guess.
yes, yes, because I would love to see them with the masculine drink, me with like, the glass of wine or whatever. Like, I don't
Mhm.
know. Don't
It's
I
judge.
think
cute.
like
It's
it's a little
cute.
bit even more like how they react to it. Like a confident man that's like, I want straight scotch or whiskey or whatever, like, okay, like he knows what he wants. But then if they're like ordering it just because and you could tell that they don't even like it, but they're trying to be
Oh,
masculine, then I'm like,
Mm.
that's more of an ick to me. You should just order the sweet drink, if you're more confident ordering the sweet drink. Um, like, and even like with food too, like I think it would go right along with food if they ordered like a salad as opposed to like a steak or like a meal. Like, what are we doing? Are we eating for rabbits? I want to eat two, and then I would feel like weird about eating the steak.
you
And
get
he's
the
like,
steak and he gets the salad.
I'm like, wait a second. I thought we were having dinner.
Unless he's vegan.
Well, I wouldn't
I don't.
date a vegan though. So,
I was gonna say, but then you wouldn't be there.
yeah, I would like no. No.
Wait, so hold up, Britt. You wouldn't date someone that's vegan?
No.
Wow.
I mean, like, yeah, no, because I eat a lot of meat
Hmm.
and I have yet to meet a vegan that doesn't constantly talk about how bad it is to be a meat eater. Or like, I've never I've never met a man specifically that's vegan.
Well, Travis Barker's vegan.
Oh, I
And
forgot about that.
yeah. And well, Courtney's, I mean, pretty much eats vegan as well, just because they eat the same thing now.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, I just remember them talking about it. And for him, like, I know, most people aren't like that, but he was never like, he would never talk about it like that, because you do get those people that are very passionate about being vegan. And as much, I mean, he's been vegan like most of his life,
Hmm.
and he was never that type. So it was like, so if like I met someone like him and he's not like that, like I would, I'm not opposed to eating vegan meals and things like that and experimenting and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I feel like there are a few people that I feel like wouldn't, you
Be
know,
in your face about it.
yeah. So I feel like if
Well,
they're
depends on the.
not like that, then I don't know, then maybe we could work something out. I don't know.
Yeah, I just can't imagine myself like cooking dinner and then having to make something separate every single time. And I mean, for the most part, I have before, like I do, but it's essentially the same thing. Maybe Paisley doesn't want this sauce on it, or my partner doesn't want this vegetable or whatever, but like the core of the meal is typically surrounded by animal protein.
Hmm.
And there's nothing I have against vegans. I have friends, and technically my mom's like vegetarian. She'll eat fish sometimes, but that was forced upon her. Like she gets violently ill if she eats meat. So
Oh
she like literally can't.
no.
She's been like that her whole life. If she even like a taste in or mixed into like her food, if there's a little bit, she will be violently ill from whatever it is.
Oh.
I don't know why, but they've never figured it out, I don't think. But yeah, I just think my lifestyle, like I don't see that working out. I would be very surprised. And I don't think that my energy attracts a vegan.
I will say in my marriage, I had to cook two separate meal. Well, and yeah,
Why?
and it's awful. But I will say, and I ended up, because I just ended up keeping my mouth shut just so I could,
Get through the day?
get through the day. So I ended up just having to cook the same thing, but, you know, I would actually cook two separate meals. I mean, it would spark up a huge argument every night.
Oh
And,
my
obviously
God.
that was awful. But even
Yeah.
just cooking the two meals alone, even if they were respectful and nice to me, even if I did it, yeah, that would suck. I want
Mhm.
to eat. I mean, yeah, I would say I want to eat with you. And it's like, I know we're still eating together, but
Well,
I
it's
feel
even just like
yeah.
hosting. Like I picture my future like with hosting, and I've in my previous marriage, like we would host stuff or we have like dinners with other people, and it's like, we're grilling carne asada, and we're like, it's surrounded by. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna feed everyone vegan food. I
I
don't know.
agree.
It doesn't work for me in
It's
my brain.
definitely, it would be a change of lifestyle that to, I guess, being married to someone that is completely on a different palette, I think would be challenging. But I
Mhm.
will say, one of my best friends, so she's a vegetarian and she's been in a very healthy relationship with someone who isn't for, oh my God, almost a year now, or over a year. But I love that the way that they cohabit because he'll actually try all the vegetarian things. And she's been trying meats, you guys. And I've been friends with this girl for like 15, 20 years. And
Wow.
it's such a interesting but beautiful thing to see. So I also gotta say, like, you never know.
Yeah.
And I think too, like if I was in a relationship and then that person like, a couple years later was like, I kind of want to eat less meat or like I want to try it, or they had to for health reasons or whatever it was, like dive into that side of vegetarian or vegan or whatever. I'd be like, cool, like I can support you through that, but it wouldn't be like something that I would be attracted to right off the bat. It's like
Mhm.
now I invested in you. We have like, we're doing life together.
Yeah.
I still can't imagine like making a fake hamburger for you and a real hamburger for me, but I will if you want. I also think that yeah.
Well, and that's a big part of like compatibility, right? Because it's all about preference. Like, do you want to do
Yeah.
that? And some people do, and some people don't. And I don't know if I would necessarily, because my husband knows how I cook and he just eats what I make. So,
Yeah, I think that too. I don't know if I've even talked to you girls about it, like, but I want like a very farm life.
yeah,
Sort of
yeah.
like trad wife, but not really. Like I want to be cooking and like I want cows that I can get milk from and chickens I can get eggs from and want to have a garden and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna just not do that.
Just like my vision
I think
is,
doesn't matter.
ooh, yeah. I'm like, where are all the farms in our area? You're gonna have to go east, east.
Maybe not even here. I don't know.
Not
Ooh.
here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, lovelies.
I'm just gonna run through a couple for me real quick.
Yeah.
Bad breath.
Oh my God.
You can't
Yeah.
do it.
Good one.
Um, Also when they wear their pants like below their ass and
Oh, no.
hanging, hanging
Saggy pants?
Are
saggy.
That's a
people still doing
good
that?
one.
Yes, I see it all the time.
Oh no.
Oh, there are guys that are still sagging their pants. Yes.
The
Wow.
worst. Worst.
And then at the same time, when they wear them too high, just ugh. Just get it right. Meet me in the middle, please, with your pants.
Our fashion girl is like, you need to
Yeah,
line
no.
up this
Yeah,
look.
no, no, no. And then cockiness and arrogance, just
Mhm.
big icks for me. I just
Yeah.
cannot stand a cocky guy. I just,
Yeah,
bleh.
it's
And then
complete.
when they're constantly talking over you as well.
Yes.
Those are really good ones, mamas.
Hmm.
I'm on board.
Do you think that? I think that most of this would be like a red flag for me too.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it would definitely be like a turn off, an ick, ew, and then also like you got some issues.
And then you guys might disagree with me on this one, but I'm just not, and I'm so hypocritical for saying this. I will say it 10 times over, but I just, guys that post selfies, I can't get into. If they do like one or two, that's fine, but honestly, more than that for me, it's not for me. I don't
It's
know.
a
I know
little.
I will post 10 selfies a day. I just for some reason I'm not into it. I don't know. It's a turn off for me. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into it.
What if it's like one every day?
No. No, that's too many.
That is a red flag. I just gotta say it. That's a red flag for me.
You're
Like,
not a selfie type of.
No, I mean, I put up with it before, but
Okay.
I remember just being like, it's a little weird. But like, why? I don't know. I don't know.
Brett, I know that you disagree. I want to hear you.
No, I don't disagree.
Really? I thought you liked the guys that post like the gym selfies and stuff.
Oh, a gym selfie? I not every day. I don't think I know one that posts a gym selfie every day.
Okay.
Maybe, like a couple times a week. I'm like, okay, but then if like we were together, I'd be like, okay, enough of that. What
Right.
does ick me out is when they send you a selfie like in text or something un unprovoked. Like
Just randomly.
just randomly like, hey, and then it's a picture of themselves.
Oh
That
God.
that icks me out
Awful. That is awful. That is that is probably the quickest way to
Um,
get me to never talk to you again. I'm not even
I'm
and
always like, wow.
you're so full of yourself. You're sending me a picture of your face. I remember what you look like, dude.
And it's to me like it almost seems like they just want like the validation from me that's like, oh, like you're so cute. Like I, did I ask you to send did we have this conversation? Because I don't remember having this conversation. If it's like I like you, we're talking, we've dated for a few times, and then you know that I don't mind you sending me a photo. But if you're like, good morning, or just I'm just like,
Oh my God.
oh yeah, yeah, because later, like if I'm into you, I'm like, I'll be like, did you go to the gym? Yeah. Well, where's like the juicy freaking pump pic? I would
Mhm.
like to see that. But I'm asking,
Yeah.
you know I want it. You don't know I want it. When I wake up in the morning, you're just like, good morning, or I'm just literally just running errands, a picture.
That's
You can tell this has
bizarre.
happened to me a few times.
Yeah.
I can't tell. And it never happened to me like that, but I can picture everything you're saying. That's hilarious.
Or one time someone was like, "Oh, I got a new dog." Yeah, I got a dog. And then picture of him, selfie with the dog in the background.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm like,
my
that was the
God.
picture of the dog you wanted me to see? You could just send me a picture of the dog? Yeah,
Now,
no.
everything that you're saying, is this all the same guy?
Yes.
Okay.
But a couple of guys have done it, and then, but that was the first time I really experienced it. And then after that, when someone did it, I was like, oh, I didn't know we were sending selfies. Like I said something because I was like, don't you like I did not ask you to do that. And also like are you one, like it's is it for validation? You want me to validate you, which I don't mind doing if like again, like in a different way. Like it just don't fish for it. Like that icks me out. Or two, are you expecting me to send you a selfie? Because I'm not gonna, because it's weird. Unless we've talked about it. And then three is just, I don't even know. It's just weird. Okay, well, that was fun.
Yes,
Now everyone knows all our icks, and
that
we're
was really fun.
So you can comment your icks on this episode or in our Instagram clips. We would love to hear what your icks are, what you've experienced in dating, and we will see you next time.
Yes, please don't forget to rate and follow you girls.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.